Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Today we're going to talk about how to access pay information when you're Alliance HR client or employee. And the good news is this is not going to be a long webinar. And the reason for that is it is absolutely C-Spot run easy to get at your information. I'm going to have information for both employees and for managers. So just stick with me and we will get through this in record time. If you have any questions regarding access of your pay information after this webinar is through, I encourage you to contact your regional HR manager, or you can contact your payroll specialist and they'll be happy to assist you. All right, you'll notice on your screen that we are showing a live view of the Lions HR website, and that is by design. I always believe in showing you, rather than just describing something, showing you exactly how to do it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come to the Lions HR website, and you're going to go right up here to the subtitle Resources. All right, so we're going to click on that, and that's going to take us to Resources. Here we are, and you will notice down here on the left in this list of links here, you have Lions HR Employee Login. That is the one that you're going to select. But I am just going to take a moment while we're here to scroll down just a little bit and look right here. We have a video, and this is how to log in. This is an excellent video. It is short, it is to the point, it is exact, right on, and I am going to actually play this video for you. Now, one of the shortcomings of our conferencing software is that the sound doesn't come through. So periodically, I'm going to pause it. Now, it's really short because there's just not that much to take in. This is a really easy thing to do. So here we go. We're going to start this video. And the first thing we do is we go to the Lions HR website. Now, the reason why I brought it up for you before was that the website has changed a little bit. This is not going to be the picture that you see, but you will go to that client or employee login, just like I showed you in that first screen. You go to employee login, and you're going to click on that. Then once we click on that, this is what comes up. Very simple list. Again, you're going to choose employee login. Now, this is where you need to have certain information, and we're going to show you that here in the next frame. All right. Your username will be a capital letter followed by 5 numbers. Now, where do you find this? You find this right at the top of your first pay stub. Now, some of you may have, your businesses may have elected to give you printed pay stubs. If not, then on that first pay stub you received, right at the top left, you're going to see a username with a capital letter at the beginning and then 5 numbers. That is your username. Now, you may be saying to yourself, Dave, I lost my username. I don't remember what my username is. This is where I want to speak to you managers. Managers, you can log into your Lions HR portal, and you can run one of a couple of different lists. You could run an employee census, or you can run an employee roster. Right there on your desktop, you can just click on that when your employee comes to you and asks, hey, what's my username? And it will be listed right there by the employee's name. Real simple to access that information. You don't have to call in. You don't have to worry about it. Just log into your manager's account and you can give your employee this information. So once they have that information, they are going to be prompted to enter a password, okay? And that password, quite simply, is the social security number of the employee with the dashes included. That's the big thing that gets people tripped up. So it'd be 123-45-6789, all right, in that kind of format. So the username is a capital letter followed by 5 numbers that you find at the upper left of your first pay stub, or your manager can look that up by printing or viewing an employee roster or an employee census, and then your password is simply your social. And you notice when it's entered, it's these dots. It's not the actual number, so you have security there as well. So once you enter that information, you will be able to access the information about your pay. So you click Login, and this is what's going to come up. Notice you have personal. That's for your personal information. You can check and verify that all of your personal information is right. Your name, your address, your title, and then you go down to compensation and you will be able to print out things like your pay stub. You'll be able to reprint your W-2. Now, some of you may be asking yourselves, look, the whole reason why I came to this webinar is I want to be able to access my W-2. Where is it? I tried doing this and I couldn't find my W-2. Well, we have until the 31st of January to get those W-2s ready, all businesses the same way. And so you're doing exactly the right thing if you're checking on the Lions HR site, because when the W-2s are prepared, when they're issued, they will be available on the site for you to view, to print out a copy, and do what you need to do with it. Okay? So that is it. That's how you access things. Like I said, it's not hard. You go to the Lions HR website, you click on the employee login, you use your capital letter and then 5-digit access number as your username, and your password is your social, including the dashes. If you have misplaced or you can't remember your username, then you can always go to your manager, and managers, you can access this information by going to the Lions website using your manager login and simply access a census, an employee census, or an employee roster, and it will be right there, clear as a bell, and you can give it to your employee, and then they can log in and kind of take control of accessing their information. There are other great videos. If you look down from this video on the Lions HR website, it talks about the global cash cards, and those are that's a fantastic resource for you, and you can find out all about those using those two videos. If you want to access other training videos, you can go to www.lionshrtraining.com, and that'll bring you up to our training website. Go on over to webinars at the top of the page, and the username is Lions Webinar, and the password is manager. Lions Webinar, all one word, all lowercase, and then the password is manager, and you will be able to watch a bunch of different webinars that we have recorded and edited for you there. I was really impressed. I've been with Lions HR a little over a year now. I was really impressed when I saw that I could access my pay information online. I've done so quite a few times, and it's just a really easy way for you to get at this information. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.